What's going on, guys? Joe and Limo Paintball. You guys have asked for it. We got it. The Bunkerkings control loader. We're going to do an unboxing and overview, show you guys the features. Alright, so jumping into us, this is the new Bunkerking control loader. These retail at $225 to $235, depending on the colorway. So right about the same price point as your Spire 3, who Virtue and Bunkerkings kind of go hand in hand. Companies are owned by each other separately. So pull it out. That's the loader. You got the box, got your inside. It's nothing fancy, and then a little control card. Disassembly, a little coupon code for later purchase. Talks about the angle indicator, and then a little bit of programming instructions. Got a couple different things. You can adjust the angles, adjust the pressure. But that all comes right there on the card. Gives you guys a breakdown on that, on what your settings are. So
adjust the angle of what?
So, oh, you've never seen this. So this is an all-new feature. On the back of this loader, this is kind of what it's known for. It's got this angle indicator. It helps you train. We'll get into it in a minute. I'll turn it on. But yeah, actually, we'll save that. We'll start out. You guys look at this thing, this profile, incredibly low, and it is still a true 200 round hopper. You can fit 200 paintballs in there. You guys are looking like this is literally the shortest profile on a loader I've probably ever seen. So we have one of the kind of claims to fame the guys love is when this thing sits on top of your gun, instead of having a hopper that sits up taller, you can see right over the top of this. Gives you a lot better field of view when you're running, gunning, looking over, coming out of the bunker. It's excellent. So, I mean, this is really, really sleek design. I mean, I love just how kind of just compact this hopper is. So getting into it, reinforced 9-line lid. Virtue and Bunkerkings have been doing that on all their stuff now. Lid flips open, super heavy duty. You guys, I mean, unless your dog just chews it to pieces, you're not going to break it. To swap out, just like the Spire 3, and all crowns are perfectly compatible on this. So if you have a Crown SF2 that fits a Spire 3 or an IR, this will fit. But just push that tab, comes right off. Like I said, super heavy duty reinforced lid. The thing's not going anywhere. You can either throw a Crown on it, or you can throw the Bunkerkings, the NTR, they call it the Enter Speed Feed. That would pop right on. It's got these real nice rubber fins, comes with an extra one. Operates just like a Crown, where you can replace just how just that slid out. Those things will slide right out. So you can use an Enter Speed Feed. You can use a Crown. If you have a Spire, or a Spire 3 or a Spire IR, the Enter Speed Feeds fits these as well. Says right on there. They come in a bunch of cool colorways: black, red, blue, lime. So all those different purple. So all the different options for you guys. So we're gonna open this up. Hopper hinges right apart. You just got this quick pull right here on the back. Top of your shell comes right off. You got the tray. So this one, when you get it, the rear spring ramp and the front spring ramp don't come included with it. For the video, I threw them on there so you guys can see what it already looks like. But if you buy the control loader, you can pick up the rear and front spring ramp. It comes in a kit. It's like $11, so not too much extra if you guys want that. Otherwise, it would just be a flat tray.
Is it hard to install?
Super easy. The tray itself, I'll show you how those. The tray itself is magnetic, so this just slides in. You can hear it kind of click, and that magnet pulls it down. But yeah, installing the spring ramp. So like when you'd open it up, you just wouldn't have these two pieces. It would just be nice and flat. They got some real cool designs, Bunkerking, all that. But yeah, this front spring ramp just pops right in place. I can actually disassemble it for you so you can see how quickly that came out. Just got these two little springs. So when you go to put it in, have them flat, just pop those in on both sides. You see the weak kill suckers, and then the one on the back. I will uninstall it so you guys can see. Those are the two spring ramp pieces. So yeah, normally when you buy the hopper right out of the box, that's how it's going to come. This flat tray. Spring ramps are a couple bucks extra if you like them. When you go to put the tray back in, slides in under the front, and just magnetic. Boom. That simple. Whole hopper broken down. Got the similar trays as Spire 3. It's going to run on 3 AA batteries. The power button's right here on the board. And then also too, when I had mentioned about the programming and all that, printed right on the board are some of the basic instructions. What the indicators mean. So you got that kind of readily, handily available for you guys. So I mentioned it runs on 3 AA's, or you can use the Virtue In-Charge battery pack. We have those available, so that's plug and play. You can take your batteries out, throw the rechargeable In-Charge in there, and then that thing's going to be good to go for you guys. We have all those options available. So, and then kind of flipping over to the tray. So you got your tray here. One of the things they did with it, it's now, most of the hoppers always just had the paint just kind of fell in. This has got this nice kind of lip now. They did that so that way when the paint is feeding in this tray, any of these balls are going to stay in the tray. Like I said, it's got this lip now that overhangs, so when the paint gets in here, it can't pop out. So if you're using a mechanical gun, a blowback, that kind of sends some air back up in there, sometimes you'd have that popcorn effect where it would kind of pop the balls out of the tray. With this lip, it's not going to do that. Or, you know, if you're running and gunning, your hopper's kind of moving up and down, it's going to keep that paint right there in the tray feeding into you. You got your cone here, magnetic disassembly. You can see this one's a little bit different than the Spire 3. It's more hollowed out, so that way this tension control can kind of feel the paint more. Kind of got rid of this extra weight, so it allows it to feel the paint more and you know, adjust accordingly for you guys. So put this back together, and then I'll show you that angle indicator that I was talking about, which is one of kind of the coolest features of this loader. So there you go. It's got this little hook in the front. That hooks in, and bam, my hopper's back together. I took it all apart. So you got your power button down here. You're just going to hold that on. You hear it start spinning, so you can see this light. So what they did with this, guys, is the whole idea is that they wanted to standard tournament fields, 120 wide, 120 feet by 150 feet long. So what Virtue did is they did the math. A lot of guys, one of the most important skills in paintball is laning. If right off the break, if you can lane out 1 or 2, 3 guys from the other team in a 5-man game, that is huge. So what they did is that they made this a training option. So that way you can see what your angle is. So what happens is when this thing's sitting on your gun, if you're angled down too low off the break, you know, you come up off the box, you know, guys always want to swing their guns, and half the time they're shooting up so high that paint's, you know, flying and hitting guys over the net. Other time guys come up off the box and they're shooting at, you know, at a just kind of a flat or, you know, kind of a flat level. They think, well, I'm going to hit them. Well, at that point, your paint's not kind of quite making it across the back of the field. So what Virtue did, they did the math, the trig, you know, whatever it was, to figure out, based on the dimensions of the field, you can see this thing's starting to turn green. So when, right now, if I'm too low, the red's going to be on that side. You can see how the hopper's angled down. I'm not going to be shooting the field. When I start to adjust upwards, it starts to go to a green. So you can see now, right there at that angle for the hopper is the ideal angle to shoot somebody off the break on a standard NXL field. So you can see as I move it down, it goes that way. When I go this way, it goes all the way to the other side. It means I'm too high. You can see, obviously, at this point, yeah, I'd be shooting over the net and hitting spectators and the vendor booths and whatnot. So but when I get this at the right angle, right there, boom, I'm in the green. That's my perfect spot. So kind of their whole idea behind this is something you can train with at home. You don't have to have paint or anything like that. You just kind of be standing there and just, boom, pull up your gun. You kind of freeze and you'll see where the hopper is. So, you know, you start to get used to your muscle memory pulling up, going, oh, all right, cool, perfect. And then you start to remember how that feels. And then it becomes second nature to you guys. So that's a really cool feature. No one in paintball, to my knowledge, has ever done that. I haven't seen that on a hopper in the last 10 years. I don't know if 30 years ago some dude tried to do it. Probably not. I can't think of anybody else that has done that before in paintball.
Can you use that during a tournament, or is there rules that have to have that turned off?
No, you don't have to have it turned off. Yeah, no rules against that. So yeah, it's always on. You could probably toggle it off. Yeah, no. So yeah, perfectly tournament legal for now. I don't really foresee them changing it anytime soon. But really cool feature, guys. So aside from just a good durable loader, as like you said, you can kind of see, definitely built on the original Spire platform and technology. Spire 3, arguably the best loader on the entire market. You can see it, you know, as you're shooting, the hopper's going to keep spinning, feeding paint for you, nice and quiet, you guys, and it's really not that loud at all. And you know, we're in a nice, you know, quiet room. So
any low paint indicators or anything of that nature?
I believe, actually, yeah, low paint indicators now. It doesn't look like they did any type of low paint indicator on there. turn this thing off. Now she got her going. But yeah, I don't believe they did a. Yeah, it's got low battery indicator, that type of stuff. Yeah, it doesn't have the low paint indicator like the Virtue one had with the lights. But yeah, the angle thing, that's pretty cool. I mean, I've never really had a problem keeping track of how much paint's in my hopper. But I mean, that angle thing, that's huge. Like I said, because I see that guys off the break. Oh my God, I should have shot you. But like, dude, if you saw where your gun was shooting there, you were not even close to that guy. So this is it's a big step up. I really like that. We'll probably do another video where we'll throw it on a gun, take it outside, shoot it. We'll actually see how the angles and all that move. But yeah, for now though, this was kind of a full review, unboxing, breakdown of the control loader. Love the way it looks, just even the design. I mean, they did a lot of cool stuff. I mean, you can see they shaved weight off. They just did nice little lines and designs on here. Yeah, definitely a fancy looking loader, real nice, durable, one piece, feed neck. You're not going to break that thing. And the profile is super low on it. All in all, pretty great hopper. So looking forward to actually taking it out, shooting it, seeing how it performs. I got no doubt though it will definitely hold up to expectations. So all this stuff's available at in store online. So make sure you check it out. Bunkerkings control loader. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Jerky Den, and we'll see you guys next time. And
I think we'll have to do a comparison video in the future of that with the Spire 3 right next to it.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Keep an eye out, because maybe I can convince Joe to put a package on the website with the hopper with the speed feed and the ramp already together, so you guys don't have to click add to cart 3 times.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we'll get you guys all hooked up. So check us out, guys, LoneWolfPaintball.com.